Hello, and glad to have you here. Today, we're going to talk about 5 best practices for growing your following online for your business. And I just want to, I'm going to try not to talk too long. I just want to share these things with you. And they're probably things you've heard before, but as you continue to hear them over and over and learn how to do them, it truly helps you. It helped me to be more independent, and as I continued to learn and then turn around and teach it. Um, and My mentor was saying this the other night, and I found this to be true throughout my nursing career. Is that when I'm teaching something, like I taught CPR and advanced cardiac life support for probably, I want to say almost 20 years. I know I got a recognition certificate at the 15-year mark. I continued to teach after that. So as I continued to teach it, I continued to relearn and then learn the newer things that were being added through research and, them doing different portions of science and learning and gaining more information about what really works, what doesn't work, what meds work, and that kind of thing. So I believe that it's very important that when I teach something, especially the things that I'm just learning, that I'm helping myself to grow up here and continue to learn it and not and feel more confident about what I'm saying. And so I want to be able to share that with you. So I just today was thinking about, along my schedule of planned information that I want to share, best practices of, growing a following online. It can be really huge, so I cut it down to 5 things, and the fifth thing has some like 3 things in it, but I it was hard to cut down because there's so many best practices for growing a following, and and learning how to do that and how to do it well and how to do it without stepping on people's toes and making them feel uncomfortable and making yourself feel uncomfortable and that kind of thing. So first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Cherie Woodard, and I help business builders and entrepreneurs to be able to come online, use the power of social media to get leads, prospects, excuse me, and sales in their business. And I do this in a variety of ways. I use attraction marketing, I use lead generation, video marketing, as well as I think the last thing just dropped out of my head. Let me see. Oh, well, it'll come back to me. But anyway, I do those other things because it just helps to help the people that I want to help, the people that I have chosen, that are the people that are like me, that have done the things that I've done, that have been out there and tried it, traditionally, and it didn't work for them. And so now they're looking for something else. And a lot of people being pushed online because of the situations that we're living through. So it makes it difficult. But basically, that is what I do. And those are some of the things that I use to help those people that I want to help. Those people that are truly like me, a business builder out there with lack of success and not getting anywhere until I came into this company. I found this company by going through researching and looking and just, and then I finally found it. And it was like the words that I read were talking directly to me. And that made me feel really good. I was making a good decision for myself, my family, And, because I mean, I had kids at the time. I'm a single parent, and my kids were younger at the time, I should say. Of course, I had kids at the time, but they were younger. And I didn't like leaving them at home. And that was the thing that I think got to me the most. And I was like, I got to do something different. I can't keep having my older son, who is 5 years older than his younger brother, keep, trying to keep his brother while I'm running out to meetings where no one shows up. So, anyway, let me get off of that and get on to what I have for you today. So, today, also, and let me say this up front, I'm going to put a awesome training on the video when it's downloaded in the comment section. I'll have information there that you can take and check out. And basically, what I've been putting up is what I started out with, and I haven't looked back since. I continue to move forward and grow. I continue to be mentored, and I think mentorship is really an awesome thing. It's really helpful. It, fills in some of the gaps that we have as we're trying to learn and do the things that we want to do, and help those people that we want to help. So, all right. Number one, it's important that, and I don't know, everybody doesn't have a business page, but there was one of the things that I was taught when I came into this company was that you need to have a business page because Facebook doesn't like us using our personal profiles as a business page. So some of you may still be doing that, and you may have your using your personal profile as a business page. And some of us, we have both. The thing is that it's important to have them open instead of private, or only allowing friends in, because if you're trying to build a following, how will people be able to see what it is that you write about or that you talk about that makes you you? How will they be able to see any of that if your page is personal profile, business page, if they're closed or if they're private? People won't be able to really see them and be able to go and learn of you and decide that if they know, they want to know, like, and trust you. Really important. So that's something that a lot of people are kind of afraid of doing. Let's see, I think I want to say 2015, or maybe even before that, because I had an account. Sorry, I got to take this lavender out. Throat is dry still. Okay. All right. I got the lavender out. I'm going to get some water. Okay. It was starting to move around, and I don't want to choke. So I had to take it out. But anyway, it's, just not having your pages open, I keep saying pages, your personal profile, and if you have a business page, having a business page open can cause people to go elsewhere where the pages are open or the personal profile is open. And some people have a couple of business pages, because they do different things, and they've been in the game for a while, so they can do that. In the beginning, I don't think it's a good thing to do because it just throws people off and they don't know what you're, what to do. Should they follow you? Should they not? How does she know about that when this is what she said, and that kind of thing. So make sure you have if you have business pages, have them open, set to open in your privacy settings, and you'll find that it's up at the top right corner, and there's a little downward arrow, and if you click on that, then you'll see where it's going to take you to your privacy settings. You'll read through and be able to figure it out. And if you can't figure it out, then let me know and I'll help you through it. And then I have the second one I have is it's really important to share your journey. It's really important to let people know where you're coming from, where you've been, where you are now. Because we don't want to put on airs. We want to be realistic. We want to be authentic. We want to be who we are and be proud of that. And everybody has to start somewhere. And so you don't have to know everything to go and teach somebody something that you recently learned. And that may really help them because maybe that's something that they're struggling with and trying to deal with and wondering, how the heck do I figure this out? So it's okay. You don't have to be an expert. It's okay to be a guide, a tour guide to help others to be able to find their way. Not that you have to have every answer and be able to answer everything. I use Google a lot. And a lot of times when people ask me things that I'm not aware of or I haven't learned yet, then I'll go into Google and it just helps me to learn more. And so then I go back and I tell them, well, this is what I found when I went to Google, and this is such and such and such, and go on from there. So sharing your journey, being authentic, being who you are and being proud of that and having posture behind it. You are an awesome person. I mean, we all are in that we're following our dreams. We're building our lives and helping our family by being able to take care of them by the actions that we take. So, really, that's one of the really important ones. So, that's number two. Number three, live video. I had a hard time. I wanted to put this first, but I thought the other things should go first. And then live video is always extra, extra important. A lot of people are really scared. They don't want to go live. And going live is one of the best things that you can do. It allows people to see you, hear you, uh, decide if they like you or not, decide if they want to know you or not. And then eventually comes trust if they have, gone through the, well, yeah, I like her. I like to know her. And she always has something interesting to say, or he always has something interesting to say. And I've learned a couple of things from them, yada, yada, yada. So it's, really important to be able to do live video and let people see who you are. I mean, I'm a t-shirt woman. I love t-shirts. Every now and then when I'll put on like a nice blouse or something, people are like, oh, you're really dressed up today. But I like t-shirts, I like hats, but when I have my hair braided on top of my head, I can't wear a hat. So then, when I decide to pull it down, then I'll probably put my hat back on and put my ponytail out through the back. But that's just me. And that's okay because we're all different. So a live video, don't stay afraid of anything that is going to help you to build and grow your following and your business. And if you're afraid, then my door's always open. You can reach me in Messenger. Of course, I have appointments and what have you. I have things that I have to do. I have my daily method of operations, and I also have a teenager who's needs to be corralled. So of course I'm busy, but if you ask me something in Messenger, I will definitely get back with you and answer that question, especially if it's something that we've gone over. But even if it's something else that you want to know, then I can do that. So remember, live video, really, really important. Then I have stories as number four. Stories is something that I've been doing for a while, and it's a feature. in uh, the platform of Facebook, Instagram. Can't remember about TikTok, just learning TikTok. I've had my Instagram report for or my Instagram for a while, but I haven't really um, took a deep dive. I have started to do some of the reels, and I have a 30-day challenge that I'm going to restart because things kind of went awry for a while, and now things are better. So I'm going to get back into that. But stories, when you tell a story, you kind of take someone along the journey with you. You're telling them what happened, at these points in time or whatever, it is that you're trying to get across to them, and why this or how that or what happened or those types of things. Stories really do grab people, and so many people are jumping on this, and people would rather read a story than read something that is just fact. They say, what is it? Stories sell and facts tell. So people like to hear stories because it reminds them that you're human, that you're a normal human being, and that it's similar to their story. And so they can relate or, start to have some like for you or whatever, those types of things. So, okay, so we talked about stories, and this is the one. Okay, so number 5, this one has things that I just think are really important to do on top of the things that I talked about. And I'm just going to tell you what they are, and I'm not going to be going into a really deep explanation of them because I want to be respectful of your time and mine. So I have under number 5, I have it's always important to educate, entertain, inspire. And I had to cut myself off because I was starting to write a whole bunch of words. I was like, stop it, just stop it. So, educating someone, giving them information that's helpful to them in their business and building their business. If they're just starting out, or even if they've been doing it for a while, there's so much new and different stuff out there that's happening. There are a lot of platforms that are doing micro video, and I don't have it yet on Facebook, but a lot of my cohorts in Canada have it. And so they've got where they can do reels, something like reels on Facebook. And every time I keep looking at my phone, I'm like, stop looking. It'll pop up when it's ready. So I have to, push myself back. But micro video is one of those awesome things. So you can educate people on that, help them to learn how to do it if you've learned how to do it. And as you learn, you can go step by step. Okay, so this is what I learned today, and I may be doing some of that as like I say, teaching for me has always been one of those things that helped me in my own knowledge growth and better understanding as I continue to talk about it. So I really like that. And entertaining people is important. And that can be funny. That can be, just telling a story of, some things that you've gone through, being open and vulnerable in that way. And inspiring is just it really lifts people and helps them to move forward. So those are the 5 best practices that I wanted to talk to you about today on growing your following online for your online business. So basically that is it. I am trying to keep my when I do my housekeeping things short. So today I'm gonna just do 2. So and remember, I'll have something on the video when it's downloaded, information that you can check out to see what it was that I started out with, and that's gotten me to the point where I am now. And I keep growing and learning and using mentorship because it's really, really important to me, really helps me. So Number one, keep your notifications on so you know when I'm going live. Number two, don't forget we're still walking through the stuff that we're walking through. So keep you, your family, and your friends and others as safe as possible by doing the things that you need to do. Basically, wherever you are in the world, no matter what time it is for you, whether it's morning, afternoon, evening, nighttime, sleepy time, always make it the best that you can make it. Always be the best that you can be. God bless, God keep. And I will see you again tomorrow with another topic. So I'm going to go on and sign off now. Talk soon. Bye.